Hi, this is Steve. I'm back again to explain some important concepts on wikis. For educational purposes in distance learning, we can work to create some knowledge in wikis, and this knowledge is helpful because we can create a collaborative learning environment when we have an online class. And so this short segment, about 10 minutes, we're going to go through a few different sites that we can utilize for the online learning environment. Wikiversity, and Wikibooks, and wiki.com. Some explain some wiki. This is unlike a blog. It allows a collaborative environment. Of course, Wikipedia is the most famous one, but we can create an independent wiki that is pretty much a closed group, and it's a collaborative learning environment. So we'll go through these steps, and hopefully this can add value to your knowledge base when you're creating an online learning group. And we'll start to go through that. Okay, first off, let's go to Wikipedia. Wikipedia is the most well-known when you start talking wiki. In Wikipedia, it's obviously a collaborative venture. Here you see a page where you name a language, and you can pretty much go to Wikipedia through your language. We could go to the English language, and this is the Wikipedia main page. And essentially in Wikipedia we can go and add things, so we can create an account, and we could actually become a co-author to some of the different things on Wikipedia based on our specialized knowledge. Okay, let's go now to wiki.com. Once we get there, let's type in the search. Let's say, for example, education technology. We can do a wiki search. And it'll bring up, just hundreds of thousands of different wikis available in this search area. If we go to the indie wikis only, that's the independent wikis. Let's check some independent wikis. There's a Wikiversity. We're going to go to that later. Let's see. Let's just try something just randomly. Let's see. Here's the 21st Century Education, Technology, and Learning. It's a wiki page. Essentially, if you see up here, you can join, and then you can edit it and become a collaborative member. So it's pretty cool because, in the case of teachers and trying to utilize education, technology, and learning innovations, we can go to some of these wikis and become members and collaborate with some other folks, and add some of our own experience and tidbits of knowledge to their wiki page. So let's go to Wikispaces. Wikispaces is another place that we can create. It's a platform for wikis, and it's a big one for education. So anyway, we could go through and create a free classroom actually on Wikispaces. So it's a good resource for teachers to use in creating this collaborative classroom. And so that's a resource that we can refer to in the future. We can also, let's check now Wikiversity. We'll go to English. Wikiversity is essentially a worldwide learning resource site. We could, it's a portal where we can go through and have some kind of specialized classes and be able to connect with other folks that have that kind of specialized knowledge. So anyway, that's one thing that I wanted to point out to you. Let's go ahead and check some stuff out here. Exploring Wikiversity. Go to schools. It says here it's a special feature of Wikiversity. We can go through and check out some of the university pages. Let's say, for example, California State University has 3 pages. And here, similar to Wikipedia, but this is Wikiversity, has a page for California State University, and folks can become co-authors to that page. So it's pretty cool. A lot of hobbyists will want to go to a certain wiki page. In this case, we can go to Wikibooks. This might be more of the hobbyists. You might find a certain wiki book. Here we see on the front page, Blender 3D is a cross-platform open-source 3D modeling and animation package used to create photorealistic images, animated films, special effects, and computer games. So anyway, let's see in science, for example, at Wikibooks. And we'll just take the first one, a roller coaster ride through relative completed books. It's written for anyone who's studied a bit of mathematics and has a working knowledge of basic algebra. It's ideally suited to, so forth, high school students of physics and math. So here we have a wiki book, and so this is pretty cool. It's a collaborative book that's been created on relativity. So the introduction explains some of relativity and talks about Einstein and some mathematics on relativity and so forth. So it's kind of a cool site. It's a good resource. And I think as we go forward into the future with technology and some of this collaboration, we might come to the point in time where some of these resources might be more substantiated as far as using in research papers. Of course, we know now teachers aren't too keen on using knowledge from Wikipedia as far as quotations, but as far as just knowledge in general, knowledge leading to understanding to intelligence, we can effectively in our knowledge search and collaborating in an online classroom, we can use these various resources to help create a strong interaction environment in distance learning, so that it's more of a real experience. We're not trying to duplicate the brick and mortar classroom necessarily, but we want to utilize the resources the best we can with the distance learning, and utilizing the technology resources, and wikis are a great way to go about that. Okay, well, thanks for joining us today on this adventure through wikis. I hope that this knowledge has been useful to you, and that you that are working on distance learning and taking an online class can consider using wikis to create a connection with student groups. And you could also utilize this in your search for knowledge, and in your special hobbies, and some of the specialized things that you work on in your workplace. So sharing with other people your knowledge can help them in their understanding of in their subject matters, and certainly working with your students in a student group, this is a real valuable tool to have. I wish you the best in your education. Thanks.